Hey guys, are you like me? Are you ready to take your genealogy research across the pond? Are you ready to start researching your British ancestors? If you are, then I invite you to join me for today's video. Hi, I'm Lisa Lisson with Are You My Cousin, where I strive to take the overwhelm out of your genealogy research. Before we get started talking about finding our British ancestors, I'd love for it if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button down below, and you won't miss any of the videos that I post here at the Are You My Cousin YouTube channel. Okay, let's talk about our British ancestors and finding them across the pond. Because actually, the first thing that I'm going to share with you, you need to do on this side of the pond. Now, I'm a US-based researcher, so a lot of my references will be US-based, but whether you're researching, if you're in Canada or Australia and you're researching wherever your British ancestors, your immigrant ancestors, this will pertain to you as well. So the first thing that I need to do, and I am just really at the point now where I'm ready to start researching those ancestors back across the pond, so to speak, I need to make sure that I've researched them thoroughly on this side. In other words, I need to make sure I understand their lives very well and thoroughly here in America. Because oftentimes you will find clues to your immigrant ancestors' original location, whether it's a country, whether it's a specific region or town within a country. And in this case, we're talking that over in the UK. Oftentimes those answers can be found in their American life. So it's very important before you just jump right into searching for that ancestor, that immigrant ancestor before they came to America. It's very important that you really understand what their life was like here and research everything thoroughly, reconstruct their life here in America before you're ready to go back across to their home country to research. Begin my UK research for my ancestors. One of the first places that I go is going to be the National Archives. They have a fabulous online presence, and one day I hope to actually be able to visit the National Archives over there in Great Britain in person. But for now, I have to do it online. And they have a wonderful family history or genealogy section. They have a listing to guides for their record sets. There are over 190 of them. So it's a great place for me to go and learn about how to research family history and how to research genealogy in Great Britain. Because it's different than here in America. I've got a lot of years under my belt researching US ancestors, and I understand the history behind that. But I really don't have that grounding in British genealogy research. So it's really important that I learn how to do that. So the National Archives has some great, fabulous resources, and they're free to go and research there. So that's the first thing that I'm going to do. I'm also going to tap into Find My Past. Now, I like Find My Past quite a bit, particularly when I'm starting my research on my British ancestors. They have a fabulous blog, and so that's also a place that I like to go to learn how to research and what records I need to start with. So that's my first encouragement when you do that. Next thing to have when we are researching British ancestors is to make sure that we have a good map and understanding of the location of where our ancestors lived. Now this is important because there are thousands of parishes in the UK. There are civil registration districts. There are historical counties. Boundaries changed over times. And so it's very important that we have a good map and that we have a good understanding of the history of the land of where our ancestors were, so that we know then where to look for the records. Because if we understand where they lived within those divisions of parishes and civil registration areas, then we can have better luck in our research as we know which records we're supposed to actually look for. Finding the birth, marriage, and death, or BMD records, is one of the first things that we like to do as genealogy researchers when we're researching our ancestors. And it's no different whether you're doing US research or whether you're doing British research. So in British research, to find those, typically you want to check out the parish records, which can be very good. Civil registration for the birth, marriage, and deaths began in July of 1837. Now you'll find the index to these on the GRO, or the General Register's Office website. It is an index only though. Once you find the listing for your ancestor, then you would need to actually order the record from the GRO. The next thing I'm going to do is turn to the census. Now, the 1841 to 1911 census records are the only ones that are available for public viewing and research. You can find those for free at FamilySearch.org, or you can certainly find them at FindMyPast.com as well. So guys, there you have it. If you're just starting out on your British research, start with these simple tasks. Make sure you understand what their immigrant life was like and reconstruct it here on the US side. Then you want to check out the National Archives. You want to check out Find My Past blog to really understand how to start performing and learn how to do genealogy research in Great Britain. And then you also want to make sure you have a good map, a good understanding of the area where your ancestor lived and any boundary changes that might change where the record sets would be that you're searching for. Check for the birth, marriage, death records in the civil registrations as well as parish records, and also begin your record search with the census records. All right, guys, best of luck as you begin a new venture in your genealogy research, and I hope to keep you updated on my British research. It is definitely a new adventure for me, and I look forward to sharing that with you in the future. So have a great day, guys. Bye.